everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a really quick reaction video to the hullabaloo that's been happening on Instagram regarding six-figure resellers being not transparent enough. You know, as a reseller on social media, I feel that honestly, we do not owe the community at large a total transparency about our business. We, as the owner of the business, choose what we share with the public and what we keep private. And that's up to us. We each have our own boundaries and what we're comfortable with, and I respect that. However, if you choose to share your numbers for whatever reason you do, maybe you're proud of the accomplishment. And you know what? Once in a while, being proud of yourself and wanting that pat on the back from the community, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. If you are going to post about your sales, then yes, be honest, because we all know what happens when you are not honest on social media. And you know what? If you add more transparency to that, if you tell us how you got there, if you tell us exactly what those numbers are they your sales? Are they your earnings? Are they, whatever? What do they have within them? That builds trust with your followers. And if you build that trust with your followers, you're going to have your followers for a very long time, which is a good thing. The flip side of that coin is, as a reader of social media, when I see a post like that, it's also up to me to do some research, to educate myself on what those numbers mean. Maybe I'll ask that question. Hey, what do they mean? What are they? I mean, I don't now because I understand. But if you're a newer reseller, why not ask the question, what do those numbers mean? For me, if I'm reading something like that, I have to use my own brain. I have to think for myself as well. That's my responsibility. And it's my responsibility who I follow and who I allow into my psyche, in a sense. I have unfollowed accounts that love to post their numbers, and all you got from them were, these were my sales this weekend. This is what my sales are at right now. This is my stack. I just bought this. I just did this. And there's no substance to the post. There's no, oh, I did $2,000 in sales because I ran a 50% off sale. There's nothing helpful in those posts at all. In fact, it's just empty information. And I personally do not have time for empty information. I want to learn and I want to grow. So therefore, I will unfollow accounts like that. When I post on social media or on YouTube, I like to be helpful. I always imply, hopefully I say, this is what works for me. And when you watch somebody on YouTube, always keep that in mind, that they're saying it works for me. Might not work for you. Because, there are brands out there that might work in a different market. I know for me, Lululemon is not my greatest seller. It's okay, but some people swear by it. And I think that's interesting, actually. I think it's hilarious that a brand that's made in Canada, well, that came from Canada, doesn't sell well for me. It might for somebody on the West Coast, but it doesn't for me here in Ontario. So I think that's really interesting. When you watch somebody on YouTube and they're in California and they're picking up brands, and so you find the brand, but you're in East Coast Canada, you might find that the market's different and won't sell for you. So whenever you watch somebody, do the research. I like to watch haul videos and look at the brands, and if I happen to find one of those brands, I will do the comp search for my market. And even though I do have a US Poshmark account, it's still not nearly up to where my Canadian account is yet. I'm still waiting for the border to open so that it'd be so much easier for me to go across the bridge and put things at the USPS. So I'm waiting for that. So what was the six-figure resellers not being transparent enough? Yes, if you're going to post about things like that, you know what? do yourself a favor and at least try to be transparent. We all know that some people don't read, so therefore you could say these were my sales and they didn't hear that, they didn't see that. But as the reader, take some responsibility for yourself too. Think for yourself, make decisions for yourself. And that's about it. And that was just a quickie little thing. And yeah, so until next time, which should be in a couple of days, year end wrap up, because so much happened this year. And I will be transparent about that. Bye, guys.